right on down the line. I'm going to come around and pass them back, and then we'll go over the individual answers.
Can you open my locker for me?
Sure.
Okay, the combination. No, it's this one. It's this one. Yeah,
okay.
it's 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that's it. Yes? Oh, try it again. It's 32, 29, 5. That's it. That's gotta be it. Oh, man, come on! Open up! Jerk!
Get it out.
Good morning, Wooster High School. These are your morning announcements for Friday the 13th, 1995. To start off today, we have another foreign exchange student special.
Hello, my name is David Crines and I'm an exchange student from Australia. Okay, I live, see this is Australia all around here, as you probably know. I live right there, see? And that's about 2 hours drive from Melbourne, which is about there. Where I live, it's really green and lush, beautiful place. I live right next to a national park which has kangaroos and emus and everything everywhere, so that's pretty neat. And I've been on holidays. I've been all the way up here. See, that's up the Gold Coast and where everyone goes surfing and all the time. And I've been right up the top here, up to Cairns. Cairns is where, around the place, where they've got all crocodiles and everything everywhere, where they film Crocodile Dundee and stuff. And I've seen all that stuff. And I came all the way back down. And I've been over here to Adelaide. This is in South Australia. And but I haven't been out here into the outback. That's where it's all desert and basically nothing. And I haven't been there yet, but I'm going to when I get home. And down here, this is where my brother's living right at the moment. This is Tasmania. And see, there is such a place called Tasmania, and there are such a thing as Tasmanian devils, except they don't spin around and eat rocks all the time. They're like little things.
So, David, how does Wooster High School compare with your high school back home?
Basically, you could say that it is completely opposite. See, this Wooster High School has about like 1,200, 300 people. My school back home has 350 people. That's years 7 through 12, not just 9 through 12. See, we don't have a junior high, it's all just one high school. And it's very, very small, it's minuscule. And our year 12 class, when I go back home, it's going to have like 20 people. So we'll have classes of 5 people. It's very, very small. It's all their music, everything. It's we have some made ourselves, but in Australia, some bands like Silverchair, AC/DC and stuff, but most of it's just what we get from you guys.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
And in your town, are there like kangaroos hopping everywhere and koalas dangling from trees?
There's not kangaroos everywhere. But see, we live outside of town, where I grew up and where my father still lives, and we have kangaroos jumping around our property. We have koalas in the gum trees, and as a matter of fact, we have a creek running through our house, our property, not through a house.
Yeah.
And we have platypus in there.
Really?
So we've got all different sorts.
Oh.
Basically, you know. Okay, now that we've gone through all the factual stuff, I can tell you a little bit about my interests. We don't have time. Okay, show it next week? Okay, well, I guess we'll show that stuff next week. Here's just a little bit just to show you what's coming up.
You afraid to face me, David? Huh?
Tried to make you immortal.
You tried to make me a killer!
The 1995-1996 literary magazine Quest is still accepting poems, short stories, and artwork. The deadline for submissions is November 1st. You can pick up submissions forms from any English teacher, in the school store, or in the library. Turn in your creations to Mrs. Combs in room C245 or Mrs. Pyle in room C248. Use your imagination and be part of this year's issue of Quest. Don't forget to tell them that Mr. Ming sent you. It's big, it's bad. We're rocking on Monday nights with the WHS Young Life Club. This Monday, October 16th at 8 p.m. at Mark Huxley's house. Well, Brad, tell me about some sports.
Last night, the girls' varsity soccer team beat Alliance 15-0. The leading scorers were Brianna Morangi, Toddy Corba, and Margot Thomas. The shutout defenders were Joy Carroll, Shanda Wolf, Sean Berner, and Carol Feller. The girls' next game is this Saturday. Freshman football continued their undefeated streak of victories by soundly defeating Glen Oak 36-18. And now to Gabe Yensho with Sports Watch.
We are here with senior Matt Hosteller from the golf team. How you doing, Matt?
Good.
This year the golf team had a tremendous year. They only lost 2 matches all year. Why were they so successful?
Well, Gabe, I think we were so successful because we have a strong team this year with a lot of talent. We have a lot of young guys, and we're a little bit inexperienced because of the the young players we have. We have 3 sophomores and everything, but they all play a lot over the summer, and we had a lot of talent that really knew how to play.
You guys were always there to pick each other up, and I think that showed when you guys qualified from districts, or from sectionals to districts this past week. Is that why the golf team was so good? Is that another reason?
Yeah, we have a lot of depth. I mean, when one guy's not playing good, there's 4 or 5 other guys there that will really pick it up, and that's the only reason this year that we won everyone except for 2. I mean, the 2 that we lost by 2 strokes, and we were in it every time. We had a lot of guys that can play, and it's always picking everybody up.
Okay, thanks a lot. Good luck, Matt.
Thanks.
The Generals had a tough game, losing 35-7 to Federal League rival Glen Oak Eagles. Their lone scorer came on a 67-yard run by tailback Ronnie Hill. Now let's take a look at the scoreboard.
Juniors, do you plan to take the PSAT National Merit Test? The date is October 24th, 1995 at 7:45 a.m. in the WHS Gymnasium. All fees, that's $8.25 cash or check, made out to Worcester City Schools, must be paid by Friday, October 20th, 1995. No fees after October 22nd will be accepted. See Mr. Matthews in the guidance office. Well, this concludes your video announcements for Friday, October 13th, 1995. Have a super day.
Woo!